Governor Obiano emerged winner with a total of 1,070 votes out of the total number of 1,092 votes cast during the party's special state congress and primary election for the Guber election held at Professor Dora Akunyili Women Development Center, Awka. The exercise commenced with accreditation and screening of delegates from the 326 wards at the Alex Ekweme Square, Awka. A total of 1,088 delegates comprising statutory delegates and 1,000 non-statutory delegates, chosen 3 from each ward in the state, were screened and accredited for the primary election by a panel headed by a member of the party's Board of Trustees, Alhaji Sani Shinkafi. Also present at the primaries were observers from the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, from the national headquarters, Abuja, and the state office in Awka, led by the Deputy Director in charge of Political Parties Monitoring at Abuja, Mr. Musa Hussein. Using modified secret ballot system, the delegates queued to vote according to their local government areas. In a remark, the chairman of the electoral panel, Alhaji Shinkafi, revealed that Governor Obiano, being the only person that purchased the party's nomination and expression of interest form for the November 18th gubernatorial election, was the party's sole aspirant, having scaled every screening process. But for the purpose of due process, the Congress was convened.
After the conduct of screening, during the sales of nomination form, the party rolled out program of activities for Anambra governorship election. At the close of sales of form, we have only one aspirant who purchased form, completed the form, and duly submitted it to the national headquarters of our great party. The name is Chief Obiano. He is the only aspirant who purchased form at the closure of sales of form.
Reading out the provisions of the law as regards primary elections, the secretary of the panel, Mr. Ifeanyi Mberi, explained that the Congress was for the confirmation of Governor Obiano, who was the party's sole aspirant, as the candidate of the party for the upcoming election in compliance with the Electoral Act.
So the National Secretary for the party has complied with that provision of the law. That is why this eminent team of INEC is here today to observe the proceedings. Now, like we've already heard again, at the close of sale of nomination forms, we had only one aspirant. Now, when you have only one aspirant, the law requires you to hold a special state congress in the state capital for the confirmation of that sole aspirant as the candidate of the party. And that is the business of the day. Now, for the delegates, both ad hoc and statutory delegates, when you get your ballot paper, you are going to see that it has the picture.
In his acceptance speech, Governor Obiano said, by the party's affirmation of his candidacy, they have chosen to keep him working for the next 4 years, assuring that he will not disappoint them. The governor noted that APGA has proved to be a model in good governance ideals, adding that what Anambra witnessed in the period he had been in office is a foretaste of what is to come, and expressed the hope that APGA will win the Guber election so as to sustain the progressive continuity in the state.
Today, I pledge to you in my unwavering devotion in bringing greater prosperity and development to Anambra and APGA. I shall continue to make you proud and glad for making me your choice.
Some stakeholders who spoke to the ABS, including a member of the Board of Trustees of the party, Chief Mrs. Ifeyinwa Obegolu, the member representing Njikoka 1 constituency in the State House of Assembly, Dr. Timothy Ifedioramma, and a delegate from Nibo, Ward 3, Chief Oke Goodluck Nwankwo noted that APGA is a movement of the people and that the party has shown this through the exemplary stewardship it has availed in the Anambra at various levels, describing the emergence of Governor Obiano as a move that will guarantee continued development of the state. The exercise went on from the accreditation through the voting to the announcement of the results in an orderly manner, devoid of any kind of violence or strife.
19, 20, 21,